Hi guys, I'm Kushan Mitra and welcome to ThePrint. This, as you can see on the number plate, is the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Mercedes has been selling the E-Class in India, assembled in India for over 30 years, and this new V214 model is a technological tour de force. It's a supercomputer inside. I'll take you inside and you'll be amazed at some of the tech on board the car. The 17-speaker Burmeister system, which allows you to take Zoom calls. It's got a selfie camera inside, okay? You can take a Teams or Zoom call inside this car. And it's amazing. It also looks amazing. Just look at this blacked out grill out here, and I'll show you the tail lights. Everything about this car is fantastic. It has the new MBUX 20.1 system that's developed at Whitefield in Bangalore, something I've really impressed about Mercedes-Benz. But you have to take a look at the car inside, and I'll show you some of the details as we progress along in this video. Mercedes-Benz has sold over 57,000 E-Class sedans since the W124 model was launched 30 years ago in 1994. But as I said, this V214 model, long wheelbase right-hand drive E-Class, is exclusive to India. No other country gets a long wheelbase right-hand drive car. And it has to be experienced from inside. So let's open up. You can see the flush door handles. They'll come out. And let's get in. Oh, it's got a lovely cinnamon brown interior, and it's also on the handle trim. Like all MBUX, you have the seat controls over here. And let's see how it is from the driver's seat. So let's begin with the power up of the car. Ignition in, seat is there. And that's the startup. But as I said, it's a supercomputer. You got two screens, a 12-inch screen for the passenger, a 14-inch central screen, and of course, your standard 12-inch screen, like many MBUX have even today. But I'm now going to activate Mercedes Me, which I have on my iPhone. So let's get that activated. So they want full access to my calendar. Digital extras have been updated. Next. Vehicle finish. So I need to do a lot of things. I'm not going to finish everything right now. But let's see. The E220D long wheelbase. Now the car hasn't been launched as yet, so still undercover in the apps. This has got limited access on this. I'm only have access till the 7th of September. But let's go. I need my Mercedes-Benz pin. So I won't show you that. So I'm going to stop you. You don't need to know my Mercedes-Benz pin. So I went. Well, can't pronounce my name. Start. Let's go now. Let's see what we can do with the Mercedes-Benz app. Now, I'm 178 centimeters. So it's going to position my seat according to my height. And yes, I want protected settings. Next, configure. So I've got facial recognition. I have to look into this display for 5 seconds. So I'll look into the selfie camera over here and it's going to recognize again. So okay, let me try and look into the selfie camera. Or do I look from there? I don't know. Suppose I look at the selfie camera from my seat. Try again. Configure. Okay. Yes. Make suggestions. Okay. Skip. This is not my home. Select the device I want to use. Connect new device. Okay. So I'm going to try and connect my iPhone over here. Let's see if I can connect my iPhone and get Apple.
You can connect your phone here. Excuse me, could you say that again? I didn't quite catch what you said.
So I'm trying to catch my phone. So this is showing you how you can connect a new device. So connect new device.
Your phone can be connected now. Can I help you with that?
There we are, Kushan's iPhone 2.
Can you say it again, please?
Allow. Okay, but hold on. Use CarPlay. Start CarPlay. So now we are connected to Apple CarPlay on the phone, but we also have a lot of apps. Okay, I'm not going to play music, otherwise this video will get demonetized. But let's go to the home button. This is the main central display. You can see a navigation display over here, and we can see what else there is. Let's go to the car over here. So this is navigation. I can go on the app, go to home. Let's press home again. Now, the entire way this car has been set up on the new MBUX system, which, as I said, I repeat, was developed in Bengaluru, is that has big buttons to display. So I've got a browser. I've got Apple CarPlay, obviously, the Vivaldi browser, which is I can do things with. I can also set routines on this car. And routines will mean, say, it knows I want the panoramic sunroof open at a certain time, and all of that. So we can go to templates. A great evening. So, you know, what it means over here. Oops, sorry. Tap here for details. Okay. So we can change the color of the ambient lighting and everything. So my routines.
I'm changing the color.
Okay, there we are. So it can do all of that. Now, of course, I really like using ambient lighting on this car. So I'm going to show you how the ambient lighting works. Again, let's go here. Let's go to settings, and we can go to lights, interior ambient lighting. There we are. And edit settings. Now we can go to the multicolor settings over here, and brightness. Let's get a full brightness. Effects, we can have animated. So we can go to the lighting over here, and what color? Let's go to this color over here. So now you can see it's very bright outside, but the way you can see is the ambient lighting is layered across many levels inside, and that's pretty cool. So you can make out it's blue on the seats, and it moves around. So it's blue on the door handles and the door sills, yellow across the dashboard. I'll try and get the lighting a bit less outside and show it to you a bit better. Now it's time to get into what Mercedes-Benz describes as the seat that matters, diagonally behind the driver. You can make out the extra legroom. Now, I'm 5'11" and I've got a bunch of space over here. The front seat is scooped out like some airline seats nowadays, but let's get comfortable. Let's put the seat belt on. You know you have to wear the seat belts whether sit in the front or the back. So always belt up. Now, this car has some pretty unique features compared to other long wheelbase cars from other brands. Firstly, I can recline the seat a fair amount. And even better, this seat actually has thigh support. Quite a significant amount of thigh support. So if you're a tall 6-foot+ person, you can relax after a long day's work. And if you want privacy, you can shut the rear sun blind, you can shut the panoramic sunroof, and you also have electrical controls for full privacy with the sun blinds over here. It's quite dark inside right now, but you can make out the ambient lighting on the car perfectly. Nice place to be, actually. I'd rather be here than behind the driver's seat, to be very honest. Not driver's seat, the steering wheel, to be very honest. In fact, driving this car sometimes feel like you're always on chauffeur duty. Anyway, let's get back and let's enjoy a bit more of the car. So we've reduced the studio lights, and now let me show you the layered multicolored animation. Here we are. We've gone to multicolor. We have a color scheme called Malibu Sunset on. So let me show you the passenger side. We've got shades of pink and red, and they're always changing. So the layers. So the seat controls are a layer. Now you can see it change to blue, and the colors moving around the A-pillar. And it looks really cool. I know many people find this distracting, but I find this fascinating on cars because it really gives a lovely feel to the car. Now, I can also change the color to something. What is this? Let's see what this is. It's called Venice Pink. We already had a pink. Let's move to Jungle Green. So that's different again. Now, because of the layers, so the blues on the door handles and even in the rear seats, as you can see, with the sunshades up, the rears look really cool. So the door handles are blue and they're moving around the colors. This ambient lighting is a really unique feature of Mercedes. It's one of my favorite features on Mercedes cars. Really, honestly, I've loved this feature on all Mercedes cars, and this new E-Class takes it to another level. They also use this over here to warn you if you're going to open the door and there's somebody behind you. This entire section will turn red and flash red to ensure you don't open the door with a vehicle or a person coming into you. So let's try out some of the other colors. Let's try out this one over here. This is called cyan. So this is blues and really neat over here as well. So if you're watching this, I'm recording this part of the video on the selfie camera. I have no idea if the audio is being caught, but yes, so this can be used. In fact, I've got microphones over here near the seat back and speakers near the seat back of this car. So this is pretty cool. So I don't know how I'm going to get this video content out. I'm going to ask Mercedes-Benz for it. But yes, we are recording this part of the video using Mercedes-Benz E-Class's selfie camera. Wow, isn't that so cool? Now let's talk about some other aspects of the car, like how much power it has. Well, when the E-Class is going to be launched in India, it's going to have two launch engines. The E200 with a 150 kilowatt engine and an IGS system that provides 17 extra kilowatts of power. Now that 150 kilowatts works out to just over 200 PS of power. It's about 1.34 for each PS to kilowatts. And the 17 extra kilowatts from the IGS system, when you really need the boost, is another 22 odd PS of power. So you have about 223, 224 PS of power on the petrol. The diesel will be a 145 kilowatt motor, which is just over 190 PS of power, and that's more than enough. Now let's move around a bit. We can see the rest of the car. As I said, it looks very classic. It's not busy at all. Still very elegant and very understated. No extra chrome on the grille. The grille looks lovely. Well, there are Mercs out there that are very, very loud, but this one clearly isn't, because it's going to be used by diplomats and ambassadors, some people who don't necessarily want to show off too much. And as I showed you in the rear, you can have extreme privacy. Nobody can really see in all that much with the shades all the way up, and even the rear shade being up. I really like what they've done with the tail lights. This car will definitely stand out, for better or for worse, in traffic with these tail lights, but the E-Class is a favorite, so you'll see these tail lights quite often in a couple of years' time. I'm quite sure about that. As you have seen, this car is a nerd's dream, any techie's dream. The tech on board, the 3 screens, a screen for a passenger, the ambient lights that go all around, which used to earlier be there only on the S-Class and the EQS, now they're also on this new E-Class. Of course, most people who buy the car will sit at the back, and the thigh support, that's a fantastic feature. In fact, ambient lights do make it really cool, and you can enjoy yourself after a full day's work. I don't know if you use a selfie camera to do a Teams or a Zoom call, but you can. So as I said, this is a nerd's dream. It's a techie's dream. It's a technological marvel, this car. And I'm sure it'll be fantastic to drive as well. I hope to be driving this car very, very soon. And do subscribe to The Print to ensure you watch my review of the driving of the new E-Class when I do drive it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kushan Mitra reminding you to subscribe to this channel for more awesome automotive content and content on many other subjects as well. Thank you very much.